Mystery deepens over drone found on this NATO nation soil, as questions grow over who sent it. US points fingers at Putin, while Moscow scoffs and demands proof as the drone mystery triggers a fresh blame game. NATO transport hub jolted by a drone sighting. But who sent it and why was this critical facility targeted? Not Putin, but Zelensky sent an explosive drone to rattle Western allies? A shocking theory enters the blame game. Was it Russia or Ukraine who deployed the drone? The blame game erupts as the mystery over its origins deepens. The explosive drone found at Germany's Leipzig airport has allegedly been traced back to Russia, deepening fears over possible covert operation. A US intelligence source told ABC News that Russian intelligence may have deployed the drone, raising questions over Moscow's alleged involvement. The US official alleged that the explosive-laden drone bore markings resembling those used by Russian forces, according to the report. US officials believe the drone is typically used by Russia's military intelligence agency, the GRU, adding another layer to the investigation. The US official also revealed that the drone did not explode because its triggering mechanism had reportedly been disabled before deployment. Investigators allegedly believe the drone was intended to disable a Ukrainian cargo aircraft at Leipzig, potentially disrupting vital shipments. Russia is accused of plotting to disable aircraft and delay weapons or other shipments bound for Ukraine, according to ABC News. This assessment was reportedly reached jointly by US and German intelligence agencies, although Germany has not publicly confirmed the allegation. Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service has denied any role in the drone sightings on NATO territory, rejecting the allegations against Moscow. The SVR, on August 24, accused Germany and its allies of blaming Moscow without presenting concrete evidence to support their claims. Instead, Russian intelligence questioned whether Ukraine itself may have planted the alleged drone, opening a rival theory over who was behind the incident. Foreign Intelligence Service of the Russian Federation said, and I quote, "Kiev is quite pleased with the media and political impact of the developments surrounding the drone-carrying explosives found in the parking lot of Ukrainian transport aircraft at Germany's Leipzig Halle Airport on August 5, without even waiting for the preliminary results of the investigation." German politicians of all stripes, followed by European media, have issued a categorical verdict: Moscow's hand has reached a major air hub on German soil, used for military purposes among other purposes. And could any other development have been expected? The scenario of such insinuations has been rehearsed time and again. One clear example is the explosions at the Nord Stream pipeline in 2022. The German and pan-European Russophobic mainstream immediately, in a spirit of highly likely, came to the unequivocal conclusion. Russian intelligence services were behind them, allegedly pursuing the goal of undermining the energy security of Germany and the entire European Union. According to available information, German law enforcement agencies, as is typical of professionals, are investigating various theories surrounding the drone incident. A Ukrainian connection is being quietly and seriously considered. End quote. Remember, the explosive-laden drone was detected at Leipzig Airport on August 4, triggering a major security investigation around the NATO logistics hub. But Germany has refrained from naming Moscow directly and maintained that the investigation is still underway, leaving the drone's true origins unresolved. Tensions are at an all-time high with Russia as Germany sends a fresh message to Vladimir Putin over growing security threats. Chancellor Friedrich Merz claimed Germany is in the crosshairs of hybrid attacks, warning that the threat is becoming increasingly serious. Sounding the alarm, Chancellor Merz warned that those behind the drone attacks will pay a price for targeting German territory. Merz also said authorities would soon reveal who was responsible for the attempted drone attack, raising questions over its origins. Merz's warning came after an explosives-laden drone was reportedly found near Leipzig Airport on August 4, triggering a major security scare. Leipzig Airport is a key cargo and military logistics hub for NATO and Ukraine, making the alleged incident especially significant.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Hardenberg, in the east of our country, in the east of the state of Brandenburg, at this wonderful and historic place. The events of recent weeks have triggered some additional fears and concerns among our population. Nevertheless, or precisely for that reason, we are heading into the coming months with confidence and drive. As a government, we went into the summer with sound and courageous decisions. However, among other things, The drone attack in Leipzig shows that we are simultaneously facing very tangible threats, not least the severe damage caused by the effects of heat and drought. All of this does not make the situation in the country any easier.
Leipzig Airport was shut down for an investigation after the first incident, when a second drone was allegedly discovered nearby. The second drone was reportedly found close to a Ukrainian Antonov cargo aircraft at the airport, deepening concerns over possible targeted operation. The second drone was also suspected of colliding with a DHL cargo plane after the airport shut down, according to reports. On August 14th, German media reports claimed a third drone and suspected explosives were discovered, raising fears of coordinated sabotage. Around 50 grams of suspected hexogen were reportedly found near Leipzig Airport, adding a potentially explosive dimension to the investigation. The incident has raised fresh concerns over drone-based sabotage on German soil, particularly around critical transport and military infrastructure. German security sources reportedly suspect possible Russian involvement in the alleged plot, although the claims have not been publicly established. But Berlin has not publicly accused Moscow, while Russia has denied any role in the incident, leaving the alleged perpetrators unidentified. Merz said Berlin is working with security authorities to identify those behind the attack and determine who may be responsible.
Germany has moved further into the crosshairs of hybrid attackers. This is shown not least by the attack of the 4th of August at Leipzig Airport. Attackers are increasingly ruthlessly accepting severe property damage, and even casualties and fatalities. Here in New Hardenberg, the focus will not be on attributing the Leipzig attack. We are working intensively on this together with the security authorities, and we will also present findings and comment on this shortly. However, Leipzig also shows that it was right that the federal government initiated many measures last year to better protect our country and its population against hybrid attacks. We are continuing this work, guided by several clear political principles that I would like to outline. First, Germany remains a safe country. We are pleased about that. The federal government is therefore strengthening protection, most recently through the establishment of the Drone Center in Magdeburg. Second, Germany details. The federal government imposes a price on the perpetrators of hybrid attacks. They will pay for it.
According to Western intelligence sources cited by The Telegraph, Russia is suspected of mounting a new wave of sabotage against European armaments factories and other companies supplying Ukraine, although the allegations have not been independently verified. The allegations were reported by The Telegraph on August 23 and are based on assessments from unnamed Western intelligence sources, rather than on public evidence directly attributing the incidents to Moscow. Intelligence officials reportedly assess that the suspected actions are designed to disrupt military supply chains while remaining below the threshold likely to trigger NATO's collective defense mechanism, Article 5.
Upgrade your news experience with the all-new HT app. Download now.